Well, boys, another day back working on the Ford, and I've been doing a lot of test fitting and just seeing how everything's going to play out. I'm really happy with the way the tractor's looking. Again, like I'm just test fitting, everything's just sitting there, but this is what she looks like right now. And basically, I got the hood and the grill on there. I got the rad sitting in there. Again, nothing's permanent right now, everything's just kind of sitting in there. That weight bracket's clamped on. That I'll show you that in a second. Everything's just kind of sitting there. I still have to mount the fuel tank, run all the lines. I got to do all the electrical on it. It shouldn't be anything too major. But anyways, this here. That's not really where it'll be sitting, but it'll be closer over here. But that's going to be my new hand throttle. Basically, it's going to mount to the fenders there. I'm going to drill a couple holes. And then that end piece isn't the way it's going to be. That's going to be cut off. I'm going to make a different one. It was just... Oops. I just wanted to see how everything was going to clear, but I'll make it a little bit longer so I can get a little bit more throw. But either way, that's going to be my new throttle. So a nice big lever, a little more throttle control. It should be all right. So, anyways, let's get working on it, guys. Well, I started working on the engine. I ripped the whole wire harness off. So now I can start dissecting this for what I need, and really it's just that alternator plug, and the rest I can kind of make up from scratch. As for like the sensors and all that, I got this gauge pack, so I'll just put that on there, make my own, and then it comes with a lot of the sensors that I need, like the coolant temp. Pretty sure there's an oil pressure plug that goes in. It's too dark to see, but there's right by my finger there's an oil pressure sensor there. Pretty sure that just gets ripped out and a brass fitting goes in with a line going back up to the gauge, so that's not too hard. Really it's just the power lines on there now, and basically I got that all tucked up underneath. It's run up by the frame and comes up behind the battery, and then I just got to put two copper ends on there, and then that tightens down on the battery. Just a little thing I like to do. Personally, like when I do my wire connections, I normally like to take off those little blue plastic pieces, or whatever color of the size of the wire you're using, but I always like to pull those off and use heat shrink. To me, this just gives a more professional look, and there's no opportunity for any corrosion or basically any of that green shit happening. It just gives a lot more professional look to your work too. Alright guys, well I pretty much got the wire harness here done. You got the two fat cables that are your power and ground for the battery. The blue one's your energizer wire for the starter solenoid, and that little white one there, that's the energizer for the alternator. And then you got that clear tube right there, and those two fingers. That runs to the port. I was telling you guys earlier, I pulled the oil pressure sensor out and I put in those brass fittings, and that's all getting run with the wire harness. Right now, I got the gauges just clamped here. They're going to be mounted somewhere here, but right now I just have to run the water temp sensor, and I'm going to do that once I get some heavier wire. I want to get some 10 gauge wire to run through the harness and hook up to my glow plugs. So hopefully I'll get that soon, hopefully later today, and then I can run that, and then I'll tie all that up together, and then I'll run the harness. But yeah, right there, that's where the water temp sensor is going. And where did I put it? That's the hole for it's the cooling system bleeder, but I won't be needing that now. Not there, just there. That's what I pulled out, but I won't be needing that because I'm getting an inline rad cap that's going to be turned, and everything's going to be in line here, and I'll just bleed the system through that. Alright boys, well got some big stuff happening on it. As you can see behind me, got the back tires pulled off. That's going to be it for this part of the video. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, stay tuned for the second part. Rate the video up if you liked it. Comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll talk to you guys later in the next video.